Welcome back, Sistas fans. This is Tyranny, and I'm back with another Sistas review. This is season 7, episode 2. I'm sure y'all have noticed that I have not been doing my Sistas reviews because I was just so done with season 6. And I did watch season 7, episode 1. It was okay, but I felt like it could have been better. But I'm going to focus on episode 2. Um, I'll start with Danny. Danny's at work and she is approached by, I think his name is Tony. That's her new love interest. And basically, all of them are active sexually with their new partners. After just 3 months, I guess so. If you're going by the whole Steve Harvey, act like a lady, think like a man timeline, I guess that's appropriate. Um, so I think Danny is still sort of stuck on Preston because I don't think she's giving her full self to her new man. So I think she may still be feeling some type of way about Preston leaving what he said to her when he left. But I am anxious to see how Danny and Tony, I think that's his name, are going to progress as a couple or whatever they're doing. Um, I think that's best was Danny didn't really have a lot in this episode to discuss, and I think he did tell Sabrina that Danny was having nightmares, of course, and so he suggested that Danny go to therapy, which I think is a good thing. So hopefully we'll find out why Danny is so promiscuous. I'd like to know the answer to that because Danny is just she getting around. She's been with several guys in the past. Was it 7 seasons? And if it goes out of time like they say that each season is 1 week, then that's a lot of guys within 7 weeks or 6 weeks, however. But yeah, I do hope Danny gets herself in some type of therapy so she can figure out why she is promiscuous and also see why she's having these nightmares about being attacked. I don't really know what that's about. But of course, we had Tyler Perry when he wrote the season 6 finale. She was getting attacked at her job and her window was broken. But since we have new writers, they kind of dated that. I guess that storyline with Danny. So next up we have Sabrina. She's sleeping with her guy as well after 3 months. This episode was about her wanting to have children and get married, and he basically was saying he already married before, he don't really want to do that. He don't want kids, but Serena's no, she's drunk. They was at the boozy brunch, and I'll get to that in a second. But Sabrina, she wants children, and I guess this was going to lead up to her wanting to freeze her eggs. But my thing is, if you want children and want to get married, and this guy that you're with now, dating now, does not want either one, then you need to move on because he's not going to change his mind. As old as you guys are, he's not going to change his mind. He don't want kids. He don't want to get married again. That's why I'm going to say that way. So Serena should maybe keep him in her back pocket but still go with someone else, date someone else, and entertain someone else until she finds the right guy. Because if she wants kids and he doesn't, if she wants to get married, he doesn't, it's kind of pointless even staying in this relationship. That's just my thoughts about it. I mean, why waste your time? All of them are supposedly, 35 and over. So, that's that. Who else? Andy. So Andy's at work and Hayden comes to her asking about Gary, about him basically being unhinged and he's being acting crazy. Now we did see Gary at episode 1. They were all at Andy's penthouse. Gary, Penelope, Jordan, and Andy. And Gary was actually in her bathroom uh, pleasuring himself with Andy's old underwear or dirty underwear, something like that. And I'm like, this man is really a creep. So basically, I think Gary may have gotten found out even more so. And then he ended up, Jordan is running for, I think, some type of government position. So Gary is putting money into his campaign. So now we find out that Gary is into some illegal things, and it's probably why he's trying to put money into Jordan's campaign so maybe Jordan can go down as well so he won't be with Andy. I mean, everything that Gary does is basically has something to do with Andy, I think. Because we all just donate this money to, Jordan's campaign out of nowhere. Like, he didn't ask him for the money. He just volunteered and gave all that money. So now we know Gary's being investigated by the FBI. It makes sense why Gary's trying to dump money everywhere he can. Especially trying to dump money into Jordan's campaign, so he'll probably get caught up and not win as whatever he's running for. So hopefully, I don't know, I don't think Annie can help him because Annie is in like a family law attorney, so she deals with like divorces and child support and child custody. So I don't think Annie can even help Jordan if he do get into a sticky situation with Gary. But God say Gary is a calculated one. So who's next? Karen. She's at her salon, trying to get it ready on soon for her grand opening. And of course, she's taking shots at Zach and Fatima, but yes, she wants him back. Karen didn't really have a big scene this episode. So I guess I'll just move on. I mean, I do like an extensive video on her, but since it's just like the episode overview review, I just stick to who's next? Fatima. Let me tell you this about Fatima. I don't understand why. Let me get to the show. When they were going to see, I guess, and they were going to court with Andy, Zach, and Fatima, Andy asked them, when's the wedding? And they're looking like, what? And she said, it'll look great for the both of you, especially for you, Zach, of getting custody if Michael's coming into a stable home. So when is the wedding, basically? So the team was like, Zach is like, well, And I don't think Fatima wants to marry Zach based until she knows what's going to go on with Karen if this is Zach's child that Karen is pregnant with. Even though I don't think they should get rushed to get married because of that, even though it could help Zach, but I don't think Zach and Fatima are ready to even get married at this point. I don't think they even should be living together at this point. Because, and I feel like Fatima is kind of overstepping a little bit because, like, you're just his fiance. You guys are not married yet, so why are you involving yourself in his situation with his children and a one baby mama and a son and a potential baby mama with another child? I don't know if Fatina's trying to show that she can hold him down, but I mean, girl, that's fantasy, you know what I'm saying? That's not really real life. And so yeah, as y'all can see, I don't really like Fatima anymore. I really started to dislike her when she walked into Karen's home. That was the beginning of me not liking her. And the fact that she got into Gary's business with Penelope and Andy with his love triangle with them three. Fatima got involved with that, which is also none of her business. So that was strike two. And now this episode, she's with Karen's friends, Danny, Andy, and Sabrina, talking about Karen to them. That was strike three. So Fatima is completely done. I'm so done with Fatima. And she's fake as all get out. Like, why are you going to your fiance's ex-girlfriend's friends talking about her. I mean, who does that? I mean, Fatima is an idiot at this, with this nonsense that she's doing right now. I don't like it. I'm really just disliking Fatima even more and more as this show progresses. And no, they was at home. Zach said he wants to set up a trust fund for Michael and Zach Jr., which he was referring to his child with potentially child with Karen. Now, I kind of see why Fatima feels some type of way because I guess she probably like, well, I'm your fiance. It's going to be your wife. Why should he be able to have to carry your namesake, not your ex girlfriend? Which brings us to Zach. Like, well, I say I don't think they should be together because Zach has done stuff like when Karen's salon caught fire and it was all inside her salon. How he just ran to Karen and caressing her hair and just basically humiliated the team in front of everyone. Now he wants to name Karen's child, he don't know if it's his or not, after him, Zach Jr., without even considering how your fiance Fatima feels. And now I probably know how petty I am. I wouldn't have been stunned that because you left me at the law firm with Andy to talk about your son, about when Heather to go check on your ex-girl because Pam came to the office saying that Cam was deceased. There's even a red flag to saying that Zach still is in love with Karen. He can say, I love her, I still love her, No, I think Zach is still in love with Karen. More so than he is with Fatima. I think Fatima is just somebody that he came across to try to get over Karen. That's what I honestly think. Because the way Zach treats Karen is not the same as you would treat. Like, oh, I say this. Zach does not treat Karen like an ex-girlfriend. Zach treats Karen like he still is fond of her. Like he's still in love with her. Not love and not like and not like exes, you know what I'm saying? So I think Zach is playing both sides. To be honest. But let me know what you think about this video. Like and subscribe and I will catch you all in